to continue.
Evening to one and all present here. Today I feel to acknowledge the achievement of our brilliant students who have made both the school and 17-18. Sacred Heart Educational Society scholarship to be awarded to the student securing the highest percentage in the commerce stream of ISC board exam goes to Anjali Verma, who had secured 90.75%. Enterprise Academy Private Limited scholarship to be awarded to the student securing the highest percentage in the science stream of ISC board exam goes to Sneha Singh, who had secured 88.25%. Scholarship to be awarded to the student securing highest marks in computer science in standard 12 goes to Dipali Agrawal, who had KVL Mathur scholarship to be awarded to the student securing highest marks in Hindi in standard 12 goes to Madhav Arora. Regina scholarship to be awarded to the student securing the highest percentage in standard 11 goes to Naman Agrawal, who secured 88.78%, and to Isita Singh, who had secured 86.33%. To the student securing the highest mark in science ICSE board exam goes to Kashish Chaudhary, who had secured 97%. Society scholarship to be awarded to the student securing the highest percentage in ICSE board exam goes to Kashish Chaudhary. Pratibha Samman to be awarded to the student securing the highest marks in account goes to Ashi Agrawal. Scholarship to be awarded to the student securing highest marks in history in ICSE board exam goes to Ayushi Sharma, Garbisha Bansal, Kashish Chaudhary, Prerna Bakshi. They all have secured 98%.
बनाओ ग्रुप। दे दीजिए मैम पूरा ग्रुप ले लीजिए। सामने लगाओ। ट्रॉफी दिखाओ। ट्रॉफी दिखाओ। यस।
Mrs. Amy and Jahani Fernandez, in honor of their wedding silver jubilee scholarship to be awarded to the students securing highest marks in English in ICSE board exam, goes to Aniket Agrawal, who had secured 90% marks. The Korodova Publishers Scholarship to be awarded to the students securing the highest mark in computer science ICSE board exam goes to Nidhi Chaudhary, Tarun Singh. They both have secured 10%. To be awarded to the students securing highest percentage in math of ICSE board exam goes to Kashish Chaudhary, Aditya Tiwari. They both have secured 10%. To be awarded to the student securing the highest percentage in class 9 goes to Eva Mittal, who had secured 94.64%. Dr. Cyclian Joseph Angelo scholarship to be awarded to the students securing highest percentage in standard 8 goes to Jyoti Chaudhary, who had secured 98.0%. Selena Publisher scholarship to be awarded to the student securing highest percentage in standard 7 goes to Arnav Kumar, who had secured 98.54%.
Is more than a series of letters. It's an invaluable tool for the parents to evaluate their child's academic progress and assess their weaknesses and strengths. So, here's presenting this academic session's jewels, who have brought laurels to their parents and school. So, beginning with the junior most stars from class 6th. First position is secured by Vedant Kumar Singh with a percentage of 98. Standing on second position is Gaurav Singh with a percentage of 97.88. Chaudhary, who scored 97.21%. And now, listing the bright brains from class 7. First position is secured by Arnav Kumar with a score of 98.54%. Second position is secured by Akriti Chandra with a score of 98.38%. Standing Kumar Lodi, who secured 98.25% from class 8. First position is secured by Jyoti Chaudhary. Position is secured by Lavanya Singh with a score of 90.54%. Our benchmarkers from 9th standard. First position is secured by Eva Mithai, Samiksha Goyal with a score of Anurag with a score of 92.7%. Coming up with the Hurricanes of Knowledge from 11th Science, Kriti Mishra with a score of 84.17%. Itanshi Singh secured third position with a score of 83.67%. Our future economists from 11th Commerce. First position is secured by Naman Agrawal with a score of 88.78. Standing on third position is Pradyuman Agrawal with a score of 85.61%.
Our school, our teachers, yes, our honorable chief guest, Diksha Bhoria ma'am. So, let us have the privilege of listening to the message of our chief guest. May I now have the honor to call on stage Diksha Bhoria ma'am, our distinguished chief guest, to kindly address the gathering.
Honorable Sister Principal, Manager, Sister Vice Principal, all the sisters, distinguished guests, faculty and the non-teaching staff, and especially the parents and the students here today. It was really heartening to see the performances by the talented children today. The attention to detail, to the expressions, to steps, costumes, speaks volumes about the vision of this institute, that is excellence. Today is a very nostalgic day for me, as I stand here at this podium once again after almost a decade. The last time I was here, I remember performing a play called Macbeth at the annual function then, while my parents watched. Today, being invited here as the chief guest, with my mother sitting in the audience again, it feels like poetry. It feels like life has come a full circle. I feel immensely privileged and proud that I studied in this great institution. I completed my education in Sacred Heart almost a decade ago. At that time, I was much like the students here today, overtly anxious over what future held for me. Overtly anxious because I did not realize how well this institute prepared me for what lay ahead. School years are the most important years in a child's life, as these are the formative years, and if a good foundation is set, it goes a long way. I believe I got this strong foundation from Sacred Heart, the values this institute they are today. They asked a lot of us, knowing that in challenging us, they truly allowed us to learn what we were capable of. At the same time, they were kind and patient and helped us learn through our mistakes and shortcomings. Sacred Heart then, as I'm sure it is now, especially by the performances today, was not just only about studies. It was about growing up. The institute was vibrant with plenty of extracurricular activities, from dancing and singing, dramatics, fine arts, debating, and whatnot. I remember the hustle and bustle in the school, a week preceding annual function or sports fest. Christmas caroling and youth festivals were huge. These activities taught me about group dynamics, time management, how to manage, organize, and be creative at the same time. The different competitions taught me how to compete with a healthy spirit, and if need be, even accept failure with grace. The positions of responsibilities taught about my personality, like small towns who end up in metropolitans do, because Sacred Heart had prepared me well. I would not be here today if my parents hadn't supported me and held my hand through the highs and lows of my journey. To the parents in the audience, I would say, please support your child. It is on you to create an environment at home which encourages your child to work and be ambitious. Don't just place the burden of expectations on them. Support them in this journey. You are a part of it as much as they are. Pay attention to how your child is feeling. Is he or she improving? Don't compare your child to others. Compare his current position with the previous one. If there is growth, appreciate it. And if there is decline, try to find out the reason behind it and motivate the child to do better. Your main focus should be that your child's learning outcomes increase, not whether he or she scored more than neighbor's son or daughter. That does not matter. Positive reinforcement in times of performance improvement can go a long way in increasing the child's confidence, which I believe is an essential key to success. Let them pursue their interests, to use their logic. Give space to your good experience to them. It is an extremely competitive and a stressful world. But if we teach them to enjoy the learning process, they will grow up to be balanced and joyful human beings. And I'm sure this spirit will take them well into the future, whichever stream they choose to work in. They will continue to be productive and at the same time healthy and happy. To the students, I would like to say a few things. First, I want to talk about the importance of developing good habits. You pick up a good habit now, it's like a fixed deposit. It pays up at the end. It could be anything. Read a newspaper article daily, learn 5 new words, getting up early in the morning, exercising, whatever. Habits instill discipline, which I believe is the most important value for success. Here, a quote by Gandhi comes to my mind. Your habits become your values. Destiny. I also believe what you think, you become. So always think high, dream big. Don't be scared to take up challenges. After my graduation at IIT, is not enough. You need to put in the hard work. You know the age-old saying which almost all the elders keep telling us, there is no substitute to hard work. Well, as an alumnus, you can take